Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a St. Patrick's Day look. So I've already done my foundation and primer, and I've done my eyebrows just a little bit. So we're just going to start with the eye makeup. And my eyes are already primed with MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. And we're going to be using this makeup palette by Stila. I'm going to be using a Sigma E40 brush, and I'm going to be taking the colors Individual and Heart from that palette, and we're just going to blend it into the crease. Not being too careful with the blending, just make sure that everything is blended out and you're using equal parts of each shadow. Then we're going to be taking a Sigma E25 brush and the color Being, and we're going to just put that on the outer V, and we're going to blend it out into the crease, not all the way into the inner corner of the eye, just keeping it closer to the outer V. We want it to be kind of smoky. Just blend that out until you feel like it's blended out nicely, and you're going to look at yourself, make sure it's blended. Then we're going to take L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in 335 Golden Emerald, and I'm going to use my finger to apply this. I feel like it works better with my finger. So just use your finger, and I feel like it doesn't have a lot of fallout, so you don't really have to worry about too much fallout. Then I'm going to be taking a Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm just going to take the same green eyeshadow and kind of just put it in the crease, blend out the edges, get really close to the lash line, and just make sure everything is blended out nicely. Oh, wouldn't be a makeup tutorial if you didn't look like a demon. Okay, just keep blending it out. And then I'm going to be taking the E25 brush again and just blend some. I'm going to be taking the same green eyeshadow and packing it back on my lid, because sometimes when you blend you lose color payoff. And then I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to be taking the color Metallic, and I'm going to be using my finger to apply this. I just feel like the color payoff is better with your finger. So after I apply it with my finger, I realized that I wanted it to be brighter. So I then sprayed Fix Plus on my pinky finger and then applied it again. And it just makes it more metallic and like a foiled eyeshadow. So everything I use in the video will be listed in the description bar below. You can check that out and just have fun on St. Patrick's Day. Now I'm taking a Sigma E25 brush and just blending out the edges. And I'm taking the green eyeshadow again and packing it back on there, because when I blended I lost the color. So you just want to make sure that you blend, pack, blend, just until you're happy with it. Now I'm going to be taking Urban Decay's glitter liner in Midnight Cowboy, and I'm going to be using this to create a wing. And I try to do this on camera, but I'm not very good at it, so bear with me. If you mess up when it's wet, it's very easy to fix. You can just wipe it right on off. You want to wait for your liner to dry before you move on to this step. I'm going to be taking Kat Von D Trooper Liner, and we're just going to outline what we just did. And I tried to do this on camera, but I just could not do it. So you're just going to outline just the outer parts. Don't fill it in. And by the power of editing, liner is done. Then I'm going to be taking the same green eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the pencil brush by Sigma to kind of smoke out the lower lash line. We're only going to be putting it on the outer and the inner corner. You can get it in the middle, but we're just going to be covering it up anyways. We're going to be spraying the brush with Fix Plus. Then we're going to be using the metallic color by Anastasia and just put that in the center. Then we're going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid gold eyeliner, and this is beautiful. You're just going to put this on the inner corners, and I like to blend it out a little bit, but you don't have to. Then I'm going to put it in my waterline. I'm going to be taking Maybelline Big Shot Mascara and just putting a light coat on because we will be doing falsies. Then I'm taking Benefit Cosmetics. This is just a palette, you don't have to have it. I'm going to be taking the Hoola bronzer and just bronzing up the face, not really caring too much about where I put it. Now I'm just bronzing up the forehead a little bit because I feel like it kind of evens out the face. If you do your cheeks, you need to do your forehead. Just a personal preference. Now I'm taking the same palette, and I took Rockateur from that palette. It's a blush, and I'm just going to use that. Then I'm taking Becca, the Champagne Pop Color by Jaclyn Hill, and I'm just going to use that on a Sigma tapered highlight brush to highlight my face. I'm going to be using the Kiss Lashes in Sultry. And for lips, I'm just going to be using this Smashbox Gold Gloss because my lips were very dry. Now I'm going to be taking this craft glitter that I just got from Michaels. You can use any craft glitter that you want to use. And I'm just going to be putting eyelash glue over it and waiting for it to dry. And I just put it above my brow just because I like the way it looks. You don't have to do this. You can leave it with just the eye look and it would be fine. But I really like the way the extra bling looks, and it just gives it something fun for St. Patrick's Day. I also added 3 on my cheekbone just to make it an even look. And after that, that is the finished look. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great St. Patrick's Day. Crazy hair.